Good evening, and welcome to Jazz It Up, a music, art, and cultural event. It's our first annual Jazz It Up event here at Tualatin High School since I took the reins here a couple years ago. And we're pretty excited. Several months of planning and many hours, thousands of hours of planning for this event with music and artwork, which we'll introduce you to throughout the evening. But I want to welcome everyone and thank you for being here tonight. It's going to be a really fun event with a special guest artist whom I'll introduce in just a little while. We want to begin the show tonight. Now, it's a jazz event, but the word jazz is somewhat loosely used, and so it incorporates many types and subgenres of music. We're beginning with a European tango, but we just happened to like the piece, so we decided we'd play it. So we'll start with that, and then we'll get into several jazz tunes. So I want to introduce to you, first off the bat here, Advanced Orchestra and soloist Famika Mizuno. Next, we have Wind Ensemble. They're going to perform a very famous piece that probably many of you learned on the piano at some point if you studied piano. And before we begin, I want to introduce back to the stage, we are privileged to have tonight a very well-known, famous pianist in our area, in the Vancouver area. You saw him take apart this piano in about 20 minutes and fix it for me. Incredible musician. He's going to come out and play with us on this next tune. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Matt Potts. Please welcome to the stage. This year we got for the first time maybe ever, a freshman orchestra as well. So please welcome, this is Freshman Orchestra. Without further ado, here's Pink Panther featuring Fumika Mizuno on violin. But at this point, when Streetlight performs, and these kids, these are all sophomores, these are some of my own, I feel like, because I had them since they were baby freshmen. And now they're sophomores, and they're big time now. These guys are awesome, and they're so much fun to have in the program, and these guys are playing all the time. So they're going to entertain you for a few minutes, and while they do that, if you really like them, you'll put lots of money in the pass the hat. And feel free to clap, because they're going to play a pop song. But as I said, jazz is a very loose term, and pop and rock kind of fall under jazz sometimes. So you guys, please put your hands together and welcome Streetlight to the stage. Their names, if you don't know them already. Andrew Wells, lead guitar, Christopher Wise. I have two of the Wise brothers now, so double dose of wisdom. See, I used to have three of the shots, and I'd say triple shots when I see them together. But now I have double dose of wisdom in the program, and Mr. Kean Wynn, he has a hard time staying still, and his mind's always rolling. He's a great kid. Lead alto sax, and then drummer back here, Hyde, because he's very modest, but he's a phenomenal drummer, and that is Mr. Wade Hoff. I'm getting at it. Okay, that was great, you guys. Thanks a lot. After this next performance, I want to encourage you guys to get up, stretch, introduce yourself to the person next to you, go out into the lobby. We've got amazing concessions, delicious food. You can't live without, folks. Once you get out there, you smell that stuff, you're going to want something. So take lots of cash out there. Now, after that, though, don't get sleepy, tired, and go home. Come back. Because after intermission, we've got an awesome second half of symphony orchestra, 90 plus musicians on stage. It's going to be incredible. So keep the lights down. It's not intermission yet. After intermission, come back. All right. So without further ado, folks, thank you. We do our best to provide opportunities for our students. Okay. And last year you saw a phenomenal local band, one from many, come and perform with us on stage right here if you were around. Tonight, we have another guest artist with us. This young man began playing piano, he was 2 years old. After hearing his dad play, he took years of private lessons, began performing at the age of 11 on stage. He's a child prodigy, as you'll soon find out, continued to develop his talent over years and into an amazing career. Mac has performed at the New Orleans Festival of Jazz 10 times, Waterfront Blues Festival 11 times. Michael Allen Harrison has invited him to be featured at his 10 Grands concert 8 times in Portland and Seattle. He's performed with many legendary jazz musicians, including Harry Connick Jr. Tonight, Mac's here performing for us to show his support for jazz music at Tualatin High School. We're inspired by this young man, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Mac Potts.
Yeah, the last mic stand didn't work out too well, so we fixed it though. Yeah, I wasn't about to sit there quietly and watch those other guys play Bruno Mars. I had to jump in on it. Little piece about me. I didn't have a mic when I first started. I was going to introduce myself. He introduced my bio well enough. Things you might not know about me. Yes, I also play the drums, and I play the saxophone, and I follow football. Go Seahawks. I graduated from a high school that had a good football team at the time too. So yes, I love football. But I like music more, and I think everybody should keep up with it, and it helps you do better in math, language, and everything, and helps you be smart and get good grades, and keeps you out of trouble too. So, without further ado, that was a boogie woogie, and now I'm going to do a little jazzy piece. Kind of a little bit of everything today. And maybe I'll do something that all the younger generation might know too. So here's some jazz for you.
All right.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang that song and we strolled like golden sands. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky, and softer than a piper man one day called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. Oh, the autumn wind and the winter wind have come and gone. Still those days, those lonely days go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. Oh, the autumn wind and the winter wind have come and gone. Still those days, those lonely days go on and on. Guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, I lost you to two sweethearts and the summer wind. Ooh, summer wind. Ooh, summer wind. Ooh, summer wind. Yep, now a little taste of some stuff you wouldn't thought would be possible on the piano, because most piano players don't think to use all 88 keys. You have 88 of them. Use them all. So I do this style. It's kind of like a stride, but it's with pop. So it's like so. That's kind of how I play a lot of my pop stuff. So makes you kind of get a whole band sound. So then I also emulate things. So here's a little medley of pop things. I just a bunch of emulation. when I need motivation. My one solution is my queen, 'cause she stays strong. Yeah, yeah. She's always in my corner, right there where I want her. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? I said, no, not really, 'cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Unless the teacher says so, but I think I gotta call it intermission time right there. Probably been about 10 minutes.
One more hand.
What?
Oh, yeah. One of the benefits of having an advanced orchestra now is that we can compete as a symphony. So you're looking at a huge symphony up here of advanced orchestra, wind ensemble of about 90 musicians or so. We're going to play a really cool arrangement of some big band charts, melded together in a medley, and so it's entertaining, and I'm sure you'll enjoy. Here's the Sloop Big Band. wanted to quickly acknowledge soloist Duncan O'Toole on trombone back there in the back. You heard him play. Jared Pareda, Megan Tyler on flute. Caitlin Shupke on vocals. Who else did I miss? I feel like I missed someone. Anyways, you guys did a great job. Go up to the next time. Eric, yeah. That's a soli, not a solo. All right, folks, we're going to welcome jazz band. So jazz band, come on down, if you would. And I'm going to pretend I know what I'm doing. Duke City Stomp. Wait till you hear me first. All right, ready, Andrew? 1 and 3 and a 1, 2, 3 and. Thanks so much. Okay, I hope you know we're having fun up here, you guys. All right, moving forward. Tonight, the thrust of the event is the culture surrounding jazz music and just why jazz is so special and why we're so thrilled to have it back here at Tualatin High School. So we'd like to just take a few moments here and pay tribute to the culture of New Orleans, where we know as kind of the birthplace, home of jazz music, where many legendary musicians develop their craft. So recently, Robin Roberts of Good Morning America highlighted how jazz musicians Harry Connick Jr., Branford Marsalis, and how they're bringing the music home to New Orleans in an ABC News television special called Katrina, 10 years after the storm. Harry Connick Jr. worked with Habitat for Humanity to develop a musician's village, a neighborhood designed to preserve the musical heritage of New Orleans, past, present, and future. Over the course of 5 years, a vibrant and colorful neighborhood of 72 homes were built with a special focus on the musical community of New Orleans. Friend and fellow jazz musician Branford Marsalis helped to establish the Ellis Marsalis Center for Music as part of the Musicians Village, where they are dedicated to the development of the next generation of jazz musicians and the preservation of New Orleans' musical heritage. Now, we here at Tualatin High School have been inspired by the resilience, hard work, and dedication of the people of New Orleans to rebuild their city. We here, of course, also love our jazz music and arts, performing arts in particular, and the culture around it, so much so that we too want to see it preserved, not just on a national or universal level, but here local in Tualatin. At Tualatin High School, we feel the same way as we celebrate the return of our jazz band back to us this year again. And so, folks, tonight we'd like you to sit back and enjoy and welcome to the stage our Tualatin High School Jazz Band. Sure. Bernie Miller on drums. So we got a lot of drummers, so you're gonna see several drummers here. Bernie Miller's played there. Jack Morrison on piano. And who else did I get? Anyone else? All right. This next chart is a ballad called Goodbye, entitled Goodbye My Heart. Features Jackson Schott. This is one of the Schott kiddos. On alto sax. Also Kaito Seki on a trumpet solo there in the back. Andrew Cheney on vibes too. It's pretty cool. Check this out. Andrew. There he is. All right. There we go. 1, 2. Listen, we're going to invite Mac out in just a minute here. We also had an opportunity to get him with some of our students, and they worked up something very kind of quick on the spot. But we're going to let them do a little thing here, and then we're going to invite all of our musicians on stage. We're going to end tonight with a really fun old Cab Calloway tune. So stay right there. We've got Mac coming out to the piano again to entertain us. You guys enjoyed Mac earlier? You guys, we're almost done. You're barely waking up. Did you enjoy Mac earlier? There is more coffee out there, I would imagine. Lori, is there more coffee?
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing it forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. that was a jazz Frank Sinatra standard. This next one is a pop song because it's jazz and I don't see why not. So this is one, I'm not going to introduce it because, well, adults, if you don't know it, your kids will tell you what it is. But before I do that, uh-oh, someone's phone. That was me, just kidding. I'm a joker too, so. This has been great. You guys are cool. This jazz band is awesome. I'm glad you guys are playing jazz and keep it up because it's definitely good for the soul and the mind and everything else. And jazz, funk, blues, do it all. That's what I say. All right, here we go with some pop. Here we go. You and me, we made a vow, for better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down. The proof is in the way it burns. For months on end, I had my doubts, denying every tear. I wish this would be over now, but I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But so unavailable. Now, Sally, I know why. Your heart is unattainable, even though Lord knows you had mine. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me, baby,
with us. So if you know anything about Cab Calloway and this song, they use nonsense syllables, Heidi, 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 hi, and heedy, 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 he. Okay, if you have some time this week, I got an assignment. Go to YouTube and watch Cab Calloway performing this in black and white. It's an incredible recording. But this piece was released March the 3rd, 1931. So repeat after me. Heidi, 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 hi.
Heidi, 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 hi.
Heedy, 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 he.
Heedy, heedy, heedy.
And if you don't remember that, make something up.
Thank you.